Welcome in. Welcome to the open house. My
Oh,
name's Sarah.
oh, nice to meet you, Sarah.
Are you out shopping for a home or do you happen to live in the neighborhood?
I'm actually shopping. I'm out shopping myself.
All right. If you don't mind me asking, how did you hear about the open house?
I was. My friend lives in the neighborhood, and I really like this area. So he kind of gave me a flyer that was put on his door to come check out this open house.
Oh, great. Well, feel free to walk around, and if you have questions or concerns, just let me know, and that's what I'm here for.
Oh, perfect. Boop boop boop. I walked through the home. Awesome.
All right. So what did you think of the house?
Oh, I love this home. It's fantastic. Nice open layout. Great kitchen. Couldn't ask for something better.
The kitchen is great, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If you don't mind me asking, what would you rate this home, 1 to 10?
This is like a 9 for me. A 9. I mean, the only thing that'd make this better if it already came with the Raiders sports stand. That'd be a 10 for me. 9 for sure.
All right. So a 9. So do you see yourself wanting to make an offer on the house?
Absolutely. I actually do. I wouldn't. I do mind my. I do see myself living in this area close to my friends. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put past it for sure.
All right. I think Jordan said you can ask them like, oh, can I write up an offer for you or?
Yeah. Are you working with an agent? All that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't put it on here, but
yeah,
that
no,
was
we don't
money.
want to say, but yeah, though that was good. The one thing that I would say is just on the greeting, Sarah. Just I would say, hey, thank you so much for coming by the open house. We really appreciate it. And then you can lead in that first question. If you open the door and you said, hey, are you just in the neighborhood or out shopping for a home? We just, just hey, and this is your first time reading it over. It's not a big deal, but hey, hey, thank you so much for stopping by our open house today. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How about yourself? Great. Well, hey, are you just out shopping for a home or you live in the neighborhood? Then you can just kind of lead into those questions, and then when you get them to sign in, you can say, well, hey, take a look around the house. Take your time. If you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. I think for any questions you have.
And this right here, this little bit of the role play is not to we just want to say the question so that it becomes a cut, becomes a part of what we're saying, it's just to practice it, to hear it come out of our own mouth. So you did the 9 or 10. So now literally let's start from the walkthrough of the home. So ask me those questions again. I want to work on you saying the lower than 9 or 10. All right.
Oh, lower than 9 or 10. Okay.
Yeah. So go. I just got done walking through the home.
So what did you think of the house?
This home, it's okay. I mean, I guess I can see myself living here, but I think there's just a little bit I need, that needs to be done before I would say that.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, what would you rate it? 1 to 10?
It's probably like a 6 for me.
Oh, okay. So what is this home lacking or has that, or what? Or has that's preventing it? Okay. So what is this home lacking that, oh my goodness.
No, you're good. This is why we say it. This is why we say it.
That's preventing it. Okay. So what is this home lacking that's preventing it from being a 10 out of 10?
Well, I would say that the carpet in the bedrooms is kind of older, and it doesn't look cleaned recently or anything like that. There's a lot of chip, like holes in the wall from where they might have been hanging some things. And then the basement is really, really dirty. Like you can spot those on that gray floor. The white baseboards are dirty, so those are kind of probably some of the things that would, leave me a little hesitant.
Right. I understand your concerns. We do have some options coming up that might match exactly what you're looking for. If you want, you can leave me your contact info and I can reach out and see if we can get you in there before the competition hits.
That actually sounds really good. If you have some things in the same area, definitely.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. That's what I wanted to do. Go through this open house script real quick, just so you can get comfortable saying these sentences, So Evangeline, you're up.
Hey, Travis, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Hold on, I don't even know who you are. Starla.
No, I thought you were just asking me as Travis. So, but mine too. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Let's go right into role player. I'm doing okay, Evangeline.
That's good. Okay.
All right. So here,
Hold on.
I'll knock on the door. You want to get going?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by our open house. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for having us. This home looks gorgeous.
Oh, great. Well, thank you. So are you out shopping for a home or do you live in the neighborhood?
Well, I live around the neighborhood, but we are shopping as well.
Okay, how did you hear about the open house?
Well, I got a couple door knocks this past week, and I got a couple flyers, so I was like interested just to kind of see what this house looks like compared to mine.
Okay, awesome. Well, feel free to walk around. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm here to answer any questions for you, okay? So
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I'll walk through the home.
So, hey, Travis, what do you think about the home?
Oh man, this home is stunning. It's definitely an upgrade from mine. I think this thing is fantastic, and plus the extra room that we're a growing family, so the extra room is exactly what we're looking for.
Awesome. So, if you don't mind me asking, how would you rate this home from between a 1 through a 10?
10. I rated a 10.
Oh, really? Amazing.
Yes, this is, like I said, this is the one. This is perfect. This is a fantastic home.
Oh, that's super great. So, do you see yourself making an offer on this home?
All right, we're gonna stop. Oh, sorry. Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna stop just because that was money. Yeah, nailed it. So, okay, now I'm gonna do one where it's less than the 10. So you just go through those sentences. Okay. So perfect.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how would you rate this home? How would you rate it from a 1 to a 10?
I mean, it's a nice home. I would say it's probably like a 7 or an 8.
7 or 8. Okay. So what is this home lacking or preventing it from being a 10?
Well, I'm just big on like living room space, and I feel like this one just doesn't have like a big living room where I can entertain people. But that's pretty much nitpicking. That's the only thing I would say. That would probably make it not a 10.
Okay, gotcha. So what if I told you there's some options out there that's coming up that might match exactly what you're looking for? And if you could just leave me your contact information, I can pull up a list for you and I can reach out to you and see if we can get some, hold on one second. I can reach out, if you can leave me your contact information, I can reach out to you to see if we can get you there before the competition hits. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me. I really appreciate that.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect. Okay, that was lovely. I nailed it. Like I said, I want to make sure that we get it comfortable saying those sentences so you guys, get some really good leads this weekend when you're at your open house, okay?
Also, do you guys have the door knocking script?
There's not really a script for door knocking, I don't think. Right, Dre? I mean, at least I didn't use one.
There might be one, but there may be one, but I'm not like 100% sure. I'm sure there is one, but it would be, typically when we're door knocking, for the open houses, we're just inviting them over to the open house and just kind of creating that exclusivity and just that presence in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that one, honestly, I just use like my personality. So when someone answered the door, I'd be like, hey, my name's Travis Dager with the Camara Group. We have a listing right down the street here at 4220 Wild Ivy. I wanted to come by and just invite you guys because we're having an open house this weekend. Yeah, and I'll go from there. And then I would just say, take it from there. Whatever kind of answer comes back with that. Half the time, nobody even answers the door. So, saying you're just like, you sit there, count to 5, and then, I put the flyer in the door and kind of go about my way,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What was that?
I said easy. I'm gonna door knock tomorrow Friday before the open house.
What I would do is reach out to Juby or Jovial and have them make you the flyer.
Yeah, Jordan said he's already got him.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna hop into buyer's consults.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing something.
No, you're good, Bubba. Okay, so let's hop into buyer's consultations. Pick on Ricardo, Andre says. Okay. Ricardo, do you have the buyer's consult kind of script in front of you or layout, or have you been studying it at all?
Mainly the phone book one, the phone call one, not so much the buyer's consultation.
Okay, so if you've been doing the phone call one, we'll just we'll go through it real quick with you, and it's not a hot seat. Look, we all started brand new, Ricardo. The biggest thing is the only way that we can get better is if we practice, and we want to practice with each other. We don't want to practice on our clients because what's going to end up happening is if we're not prepared, we could screw up that next deal we have, so on and so forth. So it's just really important. So not trying to put you on the hot seat or anything, brother, but I love you and I just want to hear what you have to say. So I'll go ahead. It'll be a Zillow lead and we'll go ahead and go into it real quick. We'll do a call, then we'll talk about constructive criticism real quick after, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to say, hi, this is Alex. I'm connecting you to a local agent, and then you'll go into your line. Okay, ready? Hi, this is Alex. I'm connecting you to a local agent.
Good morning. Is this Andre?
Yes, speaking.
Hey, Andre. My name is Ricardo Benavides, and I'm your designated agent from Zillow.com. How's your day so far?
It's going great. It's going great. Thank you. How about yours?
My day is going pretty good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. So, Andre, the reason why I'm calling you today is because I received an inquiry about there you go. Let me see.
Main Street.
Yeah. So I received an inquiry about a property that you're interested in, 123 Main Street, and was wondering what would be a good time for us to go ahead and schedule that appointment to look at the home.
You know what, Ricardo? That home. Let me see here. I get off work at about 3. I can be there by 3:30. So could we do 3:30?
Great. 3:30 works good for me, but I do have to reach out to the seller because it is a by appointment only. So let me go ahead and reach out to the seller and confirm that appointment for you. Now, Andre, while I have you on the phone, are there any other properties that you're interested in looking at?
You know what? Not off the top of my head, but if you see anything, I mean, I have some time after work to look at a few other properties.
Okay, great. Is there anything particular that you're looking for specific in a home? Like what brought your attention to this house?
Okay, so with this house, really what brought my attention is it had the pool and it had the 4 bedrooms. So pool, 4 bedroom, and then I do have a boat that we take out on the Dirty Delta every weekend in the summer. If I could have RV access in a pool and 4 bedrooms, those are must-haves.
Okay, perfect. So Andre, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to reach out to the seller. I'm going to confirm that 3:30 appointment for you. And when once we confirm that appointment, I'll send you a text message confirming that time. And when we do meet at that time, I will bring other properties. That way we can go ahead and look at those as well.
Okay, awesome. No, that sounds great, Ricardo.
Okay, hey, and Andre, when I hang up with you shortly here, there are going to be other agents reaching out to you about your inquiry on 123 Main Street. But you could just go ahead and tell them that you're already being taken care of by me.
Okay, no, that works. Sounds good.
All right, how's that? I don't know. I should ask if you have any other questions, right?
Job, great fucking job for being thrown on the hot seat your first time. You were very, it flowed well. I mean, there's certain things that we can do. I know I could kind of tell a little bit that you're like just more memorizing the script, but just remember, hey, whatever worked for you, let's put some sort of personal touch on that. Try to build rapport. I mean, but following the script and everything, bro, that was a fantastic job.
And your tonality was good too.
Yeah, a hell of a lot better than I, when I just try to do it like my first time, and I'm not shooting smoke, bro. So very good job. I just wanted to make sure, let's work on the buyer's consultation too. But continue perfecting that. So great job. So let's go back to buyer's consultation. Who wants to be the agent on a buyer's consultation? Who wants to give it a go today?
Who's on the call?
We have Evangeline, Sarah, Andre, me.
Has Brittany been
Tanya,
calling on in a while?
Brittany is on the phone.
Is she available?
Brittany, are you available? Okay, let me see here.
Sarah?
Brittany is not available. So do we have any volunteers before we pick someone? Okay, all right.
No rhymes with volunteer.
So I'm gonna go ahead and can you hear Travis? Talk Travis.
Who volunteered?
I was gonna say we could do one unless we want to pick on someone.
Yeah, I might.
All right, perfect. So Sarah, buyer's consultation. You're the agent on the buyer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So whenever you're ready, let's take the reins. Let's go through it. And let's tell it.
Okay. Remember, I'm still a little rusty.
Hold
Hey.
on, real quick before you start, so you can get prepared more. Hey, Tanya.
Hiya.
Have you been starting to practice your scripts?
Or receiving?
Yes, I have, but I think I'm gonna mess up.
There's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna have Sarah go right now, and then what we'll do is after Sarah goes, we'll have you do a Zillow call. No buyer's consultation. We're gonna have you do a Zillow call just like Ricardo. So if you want to, read that script or kind of internalize it while Sarah and I are going through that, perfectly fine.
Sure, but I have one concern. I'm practicing on the buyer consultation right now, but I haven't got the script of the Zillow call right now.
Okay, no, so that's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. So then we can do the buyer's consultation.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's okay if you mess up. Hey, look, I mess up still. And I've been, had this drill in my head the last year. So it's just, once again, you guys, about improving. We want to get better, because the better we are, the more deals we get in the contract, the more money we make, and the more we can enjoy the fruits of our labor, if you will. So Sarah, I don't care.
Exactly.
This is why we do this, because we want to get better. So whenever you're ready, I'm Joe Byer, or you can call me Andre, doesn't matter. And then,
Joe Byer, huh?
So whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey, Andre, thanks for meeting me at this property today. How are you?
I am doing alive, well, and full of energy today. Sarah, how about yourself?
I'm doing great. So what drew you to this property?
You know what? I saw it online. We've been looking for a while. I say we, but like my wife and I are probably going to get divorced. So we've been looking for homes separately. So I'm kind of, new to this. I do make good money, and I just want to find something, maybe a bachelor pad. I mean, stuck with her for all these years, and she just, left me for the mailman. So that's kind of what started my home search.
Oh man, well, I am sorry to hear that, but bachelor life for you, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so that kind of has you motivated to buy a home, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So how long do you think you've been searching for a home?
Well, we started the divorce process. This was about 6 months ago. Everything's getting finalized now. So I really started looking the last 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks. Okay. So have you seen anything other than this one that you like or love?
No, not entirely.
No.
Everything just kind of moved fast. But I saw this one because I really like this. And I'm the type of person that, once I go and look at houses, then I'm going to want to, get the process started.
Okay. Nice. You're pretty motivated. Can you tell me what your ideal home would be?
Honestly, something with a pool, and a big backyard, and 3 beds, 2 baths. It's just me and my 2 dogs. Now, so I would say that would be great.
So big backyard for the 2 dogs. What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a wiener dog, and I have an Irish wolfhound.
Oh, wow. I have 1 dog myself. So yes, gotta get their exercise, right?
No kidding, right?
Yeah. So what time frame are we looking? Soon, within a few months?
I would say honestly in the next 60 days, if I can be in the house.
60 days. Okay. Now, what about financing? Have you been pre-approved, or are you going to be doing cash?
Our divorce just got settled. I actually received some funds from the sale of our home over in Blackhawk, and so now I have this cash, but I haven't spoken to a lender. That's going to be the next thing, obviously, that I want to do after we we take a look at this home.
Okay, well, I can get your contact information over to our lender and have him reach out to you and get that pre-approval started.
Oh, wow. Awesome. That's great.
Yeah, because if we want to put an offer in on the house, it's really important that we be pre-approved beforehand. Okay.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And so that's great that you have someone that you work with. That makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah. So do you have any questions for me?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. So we want a house with a pool, big backyard for the dogs. And you really liked this one, right?
Yeah. No, most definitely.
Perfect. All right. So I'm sure you've heard about this crazy hot market. So 3 things I do want to mention is people are paying over asking price. So we're going to have to come in with a really strong offer. Also, they are paying a difference in appraisal, which means, the house is appraised for a certain amount, and they are, coming in to meet that difference with the cash they have on hand. Also, the house prices on Zillow are looked at as a starting bid. So we're going to need to be really strong and competitive with our offer. Okay.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Just so I have it right. When you're saying like the appraisal gap, are you saying like, because houses are going so high, if we're in contract for a higher price and the home appraises for less than what that price is, that you're saying buyers come in with that difference?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
Great.
All right. And the home buying process can be a little stressful, but that's what I'm here for, is to take the stress off of you. So the things that stand out about the company that I work for is we only work with a select few clients, so we could put our personal touch on each and every transaction. Oh no, I lost it.
Keep going.
Okay. Okay, so I forget where it goes from here.
No, you're fine. So one thing that you skipped that I think would have helped you get to lead into that is, so they say cash is, I know you said you had some money saved up, you know, that money do you want to use towards your home purchase?
Okay.
And then, okay, awesome. Right. And after that, you're going to go, so, you know, after that, then you'll go into, so I want to talk to you, Sarah, about what we do differently at the Camara Group that we've helped so many clients purchase and sell real estate. You know, the first thing is we work with a small number of clients like yourself to make sure that you get 100% of our time. Secondly, you know, I'm previewing homes weekly, daily on your behalf. You know, I am negotiating aggressively on your behalf when we're putting these offers in. You know, also any opportunities that we see, we don't want to just look on the MLS like 98% of agents. You know, last year, actually, we helped 12 families purchase homes off market for whatever reason, whether it was sellers that just didn't want to go through the stress of having all these people go through their home, or the pandemic related issues, or whatever it is. We were able to help them find these off market opportunities, which created, you know, virtually no competition. Now, Sarah, I can't guarantee that for you, but I just want to give you another little, you know, interesting way on how we like to take the proactive approach at the Camara Group. Another thing is going to be, once we get in contract, we're going to work with all of our affiliates and meet our timelines to make this as smooth as possible for you. Bottom line, Sarah, the real estate process, you know, buying a home can be such a stressful process. And I want you to know that I'm here to be your superhero. Okay.
Okay. So
Great.
the things that we do are,
so the things that, so I want to talk to you.
Select clients, right?
Yeah, we work with a small number of clients like yourself to make sure that, you know, what was the small number of clients like yourself?
To make sure that we put our personal touch
on your home buying experience. We preview homes.
We only show you homes that match
on your behalf. Yeah, that was going to be the third one. So we preview homes weekly and daily on your behalf. We're only going to take you to homes that meet specifically what you're looking for. Also, another thing that we believe in at the Camara Group is a proactive approach. Last year, we actually found 12 families' homes that were off-market deals. Now, I can't guarantee that, Sarah, or I can't guarantee that, Andre, but I just want to show you another avenue on how we are proactive and kind of think outside the box to beat this market and create our own opportunities. Also, when we get in a contract, we are going to work with all of our affiliates to meet our timelines and make this smooth and easy for you. Then the tie down on that is, bottom line, Andre, bottom line, Sarah, my job, the real estate process can be extremely stressful, and it's my job to take as much of that stress off your plate and be your superhero. Make sense?
Yep. And then that's when you would say, do you think I'm the right agent for you?
So what I would do after you do that, because sometimes if you say, well, do you think I'm the right agent for you? You know, depending on how you want to do it. But what I would do is, after I say that, personally for me, I would say, so Sarah, could you see why us having this conversation would really help us get ahead and set the expectation on making this a smooth and easy process for you? Great. So now, Sarah, are you confident in myself and my team's ability to help you make your next home purchase? Awesome. Well, hey, Sarah, I am super excited for you. Soon, I you know, and then you can talk about the house, whatever you want. But, you know, thank you so much for meeting me. As soon as I get in my car and drive off, I'm headed to the office. I'm going to get started. I'm going to have our preferred lender, Katrina, reach out to you. Now, in the meantime, if any other questions come up, or if you see any other homes in the meantime, hey, you have my number now. Feel free to reach out. I'd love to, you know, address those questions or help you out in any other way.
Perfect. Okay.
I think the hardest part for us sometimes is that close, because what we can do is we're so focused on through the script that
I know, I feel like I jumble it all up, and then I'm like,
no, you did a very good job. You just forgot the cash is king, and then it's just the transitioning from cash is king to, hey, no, now I told you about the market, you know, we know what you're looking for. Now I want to tell you a little bit about our team and what we do differently to help so many families or so many clients like yourself make home purchases. And then you go into that. And then the close is simple. You know, you ask them the question first because you want the yes, yes. So you ask them the question first, hey, do you think, could you see why us having this conversation would really help us set the expectation and kind of get everything in order, you know, before we start this process? And of course, they're going to be like, yes. And then you're going to say, you know, so Sarah, are you confident in myself and my team's ability to help you make your next home purchase? Yes. Awesome. Great. Well, I'm so excited to work with you. As soon as I get back to the office, I'm going to start getting you set up on a search, and I'm going to have our preferred lender reach out to you. Deal? Boom. Done.
Yeah, I think what Dre's trying to say too is like, or what you were saying is you kind of jumble it up together. I always kind of like do like the transitions like Dre just did, you know? So for instance, you know, now let me tell you what we do differently here at the Camara Group that, you know, sets us apart from other realtors. You know, or like when you say, hey, 3 things that, like you give it like a topic. So it's like, hey, you want to, I like to inform my clients about things that I'm noticing on the market lately. And then you go into the market spiel, right? And it was like, now let me what we do here at the Camara Group that differentiates us from other realtors, and then go into what we do. You know, we only work with a small group of clients, you know, we work with their affiliates, that whole thing. And then like Andre said, now, do you see why meeting with me would have, you know, good impact on your home buying experience? They say yes. Now, do you feel comfortable and confident with working with me as your realtor? They say yes. So yeah, so I think it, like for me, I do the same thing. I had to like break it down into sections so that way I don't run through it so fast.
Right.
Because like, you know, I've done in the past where you've even seen me on role plays where I just talk so damn fast, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how I slow myself down, is by sectioning off each, like, you know, spiel, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps, you know.
Like the last part, you can kind of go out of order. Yes.
Yeah. As
Okay.
far as which part?
Like, you know, like slide 11 was like home buying is stressful, and then it goes into things that stand out about the Camara Group. You could kind of things that stand out, and then because we know that the home buying, you know, house.
Yeah. Or you can use it as a transition into it, because like when I have that slide, it's like, oh, you know, hey, home buying can seem daunting, can seem really stressful and overwhelming, but let me tell you what we do different at the Camara Group that sets right. And then you go into like that whole little thing. So, you know, also, you know, because buyer's council, you'll have them where you will have the slides, but then you can also interchange them, because like you said, you'll be on a showing and you'll give your buyer's council. So it doesn't necessarily have to go slide 11, slide 12, you know?
Right. Okay.
Perfect. Any questions or any concerns on that? No, we're good. Tanya, great job, by the way. You there, Tanya?
Oh, yes, I'm there.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be the buyer, Tanya, and we're going to go through the whole buyer's consultation. Don't worry about any hiccups or speed bumps. This is what we're here for.
Sure.
You know, so that way we can kind of iron these things out. And yeah, we'll go from there. So perfect. Let's start. So I'll be the buyer. You go ahead and be the agent. Okay.
Okay. So, hi, Travis. How are you?
I'm doing well, Tanya. Thank you for meeting with me.
How has your day been so far?
Oh, fantastic.
Great.
This weather in February, right?
Exactly. So are you excited about your buying process?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know much about it, but yeah, I would say I'm excited.
Oh, great. So if you don't mind me asking, Travis, what has you motivated to buy a house? Like, what are the factors behind it?
Well, you know, I have a bunch of friends that are always telling me like, hey, you need to buy a home. You're going to build wealth and equity and all that stuff. And then I look at these prices and they're going up and up. And I was like, shoot, I might as well at least look into what it takes to buy a home.
Oh, great. Okay, no problem. So tell me something about your idle house. You know, like what are your expectations for it?
Well, I mean, I'm single. I only have my dog, you know, so I mean, I would like a yard. You know, something to kind of entertain friends and stuff if we're, you know, watching the game or whatnot. But I would say like 2-bed, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you know, it's kind of what I'm looking to start with for sure.
All right, no problem. I'll get it sorted for you. No problem in that. So apart from this house, do you have any other house that you like a lot?
You know, I haven't really seen anything too much. You know, I just kind of do my Zillow searches and then, you know.
Oh, no problem.
Pops
No
out.
problem. Yeah, so I understand, Travis, that real estate timing is like everything for us, right?
Yeah.
So is there a certain time frame that you want to move into your new house?
I think within the next 2 to 3 months, I'd like to be in a home.
Oh, sounds great. No problem. So, Travis, I know you're really excited about the whole buying process. So, are you in touch with the lender by chance?
No, I mean, I have a friend who's a lender, but I haven't really, turned in any documents or anything like that.
Oh, no problem. I get that sorted for you. So, I do have a preferred lender and I can share your contact details with him and he can get in touch with you whenever you like.
Okay.
All right. So I know I threw a lot at you, Travis, at this point of time. So do you have any questions or queries for me?
No, not really. I think you've pretty much covered most things, I do want to be in just the Manteca, like Lathrop area too, and I'm looking for a home, just to kind of tidbit.
Oh, great. All right. No problem. No problem. So, Travis, there are like 3 things that have really stood up here in Camara Group in most of their transactions, and I would like to share them with you. So now first is the houses are getting like multiple offers. So we need to come up with a really strong offer in case to get accepted. And the secondly, I'd like to say that the houses are being sold above the list price of what they are valued at. That's known as difference in appraisal. And, buyers are coming up with the difference by paying that in by pocket, in this competitive market. And thirdly, I'll say that the prices you usually see on Zillow and Redfin, right? They are normally stated as the starting bid price. So it's very important for us to game plan an offer in such a way that we get accepted by the seller easily, So these are the things I like to share with you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm stuck.
No, you're good. You're good. I think cash is king.
Oh, yeah. Next slide is cash. I'm sorry.
You're good. This is why we practice.
Yes, sir. Travis, I know the cash is king. So apart from cash, is there any resource that you would like to use, like 401k or any sort of gifts?
Yeah, I actually have a good amount of savings. Since a single guy, I don't really have too many crazy bills or have to take any care of kids, but I do have some money saved up, probably about $10,000 or so.
Oh, okay. No problem. So I know, Travis, that buying a house can be really, really stressful at times. I completely understand that. My job here is to remove all your stress so that you can sit back and relax and enjoy whole of your buying process. And we here in Camara Group do all the heavy lifting for you so that you can enjoy your whole buying process. And there are a couple of things that we do here in Camara Group is that we work with a very small percentage of client so that we can give our personal touch to each one of them. That's what is required in this competitive market. And we do the door knocking for you, and we only show you the houses that match your requirements. So we are not wasting your time and we're not wasting our time in case, and yeah, I got stuck again. Shit.
No, you're good. You're good. That's perfect. Now, obviously can you see why meeting with a realtor is beneficial to your home buying process?
Oh, the last line you mean?
Yeah, you can hit me with that one right there, say, and then, hey, do you feel comfortable or confident in my ability to be your realtor or be your agent?
Oh, okay. So now that being said that, drawing out a blueprint and preparing a game plan to come up with an offer to get accepted easily in this market, do you
feel comfortable and confident in my ability to be your agent?
Yeah.
You're good. Go ahead and say it. Once you say it, like I said, it's practice. You feel better saying it coming out of your mouth. So go ahead. Hit me with the line.
All right. So now being said, drawing out a whole blueprint and preparing a game plan to come out with such an offer that we get accepted easily by the seller. Do you think I'm the right agent for you?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, thanks.
All right, perfect. Now really practice the comfortable and confident. Say that, because that I feel really has like a real nice power to it, and it lets people know, like, holy smokes, I do feel comfortable and I am confident in your ability to be my agent. Okay, so I would really throw that in there. But hey, that's really darn good for your first time. Okay, asking the questions, jumping out there, being thrown in the fire. So I appreciate you doing that for us, Tanya. And
how would you rate it from 1 to 10? I know it's 5.
For your first time, I said that's a solid 8.5.
Really?
Okay, no, seriously. And I want to say something. Okay. I'm giving everybody on this phone call kudos. Evangeline, your open house script sounded fucking flawless. I mean, you sounded so confident. It was so natural. I look at where you were at and just a few little tweaks that we made with you studying and just all that constructive criticism to help you. I'm seeing that come to fruition. Sarah, the first 2 parts were fluid as shit. That was great. We just need to work on the transitions on part 3 and 4, but that's
Fluid
an easy
as
thing
shit?
we talked about. Cardo, for this being your first time ever, and not that I picked on you, not that I tried to call you out, but I wanted to see what you knew. You handled that Zilla call very well. And Tanya.
And you have a nice voice, Ricardo.
Yeah, you
when
do
you're
have
on
a
the
nice
phone.
voice,
It's nice.
Ricardo.
So we can. Sorry, go ahead.
And
Tanya.
Tanya, I mean, you step up to the plate. I said, hey, you know what? I'm not ready. But you stepped up to the plate and you did the buyer's consultation. And guess what? You're going to get a little bit more confident next time we pick on you or ask you to speak. So
Exactly.
I'm going to come on here and tell you guys how fucking proud of you I am, because I think that you guys are really picking everything up. It's starting to come together and it's making me feel good. Guess what? We are going to be on fire the more that we internalize these, and we're going to be better for our clients, and we're going to have deals coming in, and we're going to feel good and ebb and flow. So I just wanted to say I'm fucking proud of all you guys.
His breath smells like. But no, for real, on some real shit, Dre nailed it. They're killing it, and then Tanya's way to step up when in front of everybody. Evangeline nailed it. I don't have to speak anymore. Andre already said all the fluffy stuff.
That wasn't fun.
All right, you guys. Hey, well, I think that should end it. Everybody got a little piece of a role play today, and we went for about a good 40 minutes. So, you guys are rock stars, and we're all in the office. So, what? Oh, sorry. All right, y'all. We'll just end it there.
All right.